Right away. This is my Right Club assignment, to make a written case for away, as in away versus home. So I'm a dancer with a bias towards creative movement more than competitive sports. Initially, I'm not really getting anywhere with away. But one thing I know right away is that my charity of choice is going to be the Parachute Fund. The Parachute Fund is a program of Dancers Group which gives financial assistance to dancers with HIV. As I write, I have this recurring image of a kick line of dancers suspended from a parachute. And when I'm on a roll, they lift their legs in flowing synchronicity. When I hit a wall, they drop like a ton of bricks. I'm not sure if it's because I'm not that sports literate and it's a sporty theme, or because it's so open-ended, nobody said it had to be about sports. Whatever the case may be, I've spent hours trying to find my authentic connection to away. In the midst of my away agonizing, my friend Colette calls from China. I tell her I'm writing an essay about the virtues of away versus home. She laughs. That's exactly what I'm dealing with. If anyone could write about this topic, it would be Colette, a native Californian with 2 adopted Chinese daughters living part of the year in China and part of the year stateside. She tells me she's calling me because her 11-year-old daughter and my goddaughter, Fei-Fei, has qualified for a prestigious swim meet in Shanghai. But Fei-Fei doesn't know if she wants to go. She's afraid of the unknown territory, the endless swim lanes, the unfamiliar bed. Colette calls me the next night with an update. She's made peace with Fei-Fei's decision not to go. And once she did that, Fei-Fei decided her mind was made up. She really did want to go. She's going. In fact, she just needed to own the decision to feel at home with it. The tension between holding on and letting go, raising a child as a gradual process of separation, this I feel I have some authority to write about, but it's not my writing assignment. Or is it? Because isn't holding back versus releasing the same as being home versus away? In one of my early attempts to write away, I recap an experience I had attending a baseball game with my parents at Chase Field in Phoenix. It goes like this. Away, the San Francisco Giants! Home, the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm here, away, visiting my parents. We're rooting for opposing teams. D-backs fans rattle me as the crowd tries to insinuate itself into the game. They shake red and black plastic snake rattles that have a shrill, massive carry. But because I'm with my parents, I'm totally at home. My sister-in-law claims you can never get lost if you know where your mom is. My mom is right next to me. A jock. A PE teacher. I have never had any interest in sports, probably to spite her. I needed to get away. Now, I'm a soccer mom and a Giants fan. We've grown closer since I've gotten out from under her roof and built my own life. Bottom of the 9th, D-backs at bat, 2 away. The crowd tries to rattle the pitcher, but there's no throwing off the beard tonight. He strikes. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss. With a flick of the mitt, Buster Posey snakes the win. I strut a little as I scale the bleachers, throw some slit-eyed looks back at the D-backs fans, salute the picture of Alcatraz on the scoreboard, and that's where I hit writer's block. I mull over that image of Alcatraz on the scoreboard. There must be some away metaphors I can milk from that. Criminals escaped from there. American Indians escaped to there. Hunter Pence, the Giants outfielder, has been called the Rock by his teammates for his motivational speeches in the clubhouse. The Giants are a team of players of all stripes, between their thongs and beards, stripes like jailbirds, or better yet, black and orange. Orange like prison suits. Alcatraz is an island. The Giants are in a league all their own. I get further and further away from the topic. Or do I? Because isn't creativity getting out of the way of your inner critic? I try free associating with pen and paper with one of those bubble charts. In the center, I start with Brian Stowe, the victim of an away game drama, the 2011 season opener between the LA Dodgers and the Giants at Dodger Stadium. Stowe, a Giants fan, was left dead, near dead, after 2 Dodgers fans ambushed and brutally beat him for kicks. This leads me to to another bubble I labeled Toby, my neighbor Charles's dog. Charles can't remember my name, Rowena, so when I see him with his dog, I like to say, "Is that Toby or not Toby?"
Oh.
I like not Toby, a slobbering mop with a dugout eye. Charles once told me that he's lost his eye when somebody hurt him really badly. I can't even talk about it. Charles chokes up. They couldn't save the eye, Marina. I flow from Marina to another bubble I label Brookie and Davy. I read this story in a newspaper. Marina Bellina Isle in Alameda. A man is accused of kidnapping his 2 preschool-aged children, stealing a 40-foot yacht named Unleashed, and spiriting them away. The man's estranged girlfriend told TV reporters that she was blown away that he actually did that. That he left the harsh reality of his life. When he kidnapped Brookie and Davy, his ex was at court filing a restraining order on him until he got a place to live and a job. The 3 days on the Unleashed were idyllic, the man said. The children slept much of the time. When they woke up, I cooked them omelets and Davy ate SpaghettiOs. The man will likely be put away on charges of kidnapping, child endangerment, and boat theft, but maintains the children weren't at all harmed. They wore life vests and tethers on deck. They were warm. Everybody was safe, he claims. Running away? He's the most at home. I'm deflated. I can't take any more associated, free or forced, so I decide to pedal downtown to AT&T Park to check out the action. This was yesterday. It's game 2 of the NLCS against the St. Louis Cardinals. We lost game 1, but the home crowd...